Bioterrorism, or the intentional release of toxic bacteria, viruses, or agents to cause potential harm to living things or civilizations, most recently struck the U.S. in 2001 when anthrax was shipped to federal buildings around the In order to better prepare the United States against such bioterrorism attacks, the CDC, or Center for Disease Control, is allowed to hold and manipulate bioterrorism agents. A recent scandal arose around the CDC's capability of safely holding such agents. After USA Today won a Freedom of Information appeal, it became known to the public that the CDC failed to address numerous safety violations. Oops. The CDC allowed live anthrax to be shipped to the Army, failed to train its employees, failed to secure anthrax and the plague, had numerous scandals involving the bird flu, and placed powerful bioterrorism agents in unauthorized facilities. The CDC should not be allowed to house such bioterrorism agents because they pose more of a threat by improperly holding them, and bioterrorism is no longer a relevant threat, so the money could be better spent elsewhere. We have enough knowledge and laws put in place against bioterrorism's current rate of progression to put funds elsewhere.
Professor Shuart Bakati, head of the Institute for Medical Microbiology at the University of Maine, casts a critical eye on talk of serious imminent threat from biological agents. A bioweapon would need to have a lot of penetrating power, psychologically as well as economically and militarily, he said, and it simply does not. He points out that the dangers of bioweapons are often played up by sensation-hungry media, and that the threats such weapons pose are often referred to as potential. He backs up his thesis with an example from the United States, where letters laced with anthrax were sent through the mail in 2001. 5 people died from respiratory anthrax, while 12 or 13 of those infected survived. Though 20 to 30 additional people suffered skin infections, they were not fatal. Another 50 to 100 people caught the anthrax virus, but did not become ill. Those numbers are too small for a serious threat, according to the researcher. One of the largest problems around the manufacturing of bioweapons is integrating the pathogens into an actual weapon. For example, with anthrax, the dose needed in order to infect someone's lungs is relatively high, somewhere between 8,000 and 50,000 bacteria. Anthrax is, in comparison to a chemical weapon, a blunt weapon, said Bakati. If the bacteria are spread among a long area, a single gust of wind could destroy months of planning by terrorists.
Say bye, Vanna. Bye.